ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coach Coy Sisk fifth quarter show. It's the second show of the season, and last night was the coffee pot game against Coffee County, and our young men made a good effort, but we couldn't get to the finish line on this one, Coach.
Hey, that was it right there. Tough game, a great atmosphere, and
it was.
I thought Tullahoma turned out well, and it looked like we had a really big crowd. But hey, our guys, hey, first time we had a what I'd call a true test during an emotional football game, and John, just still a learning process for some of our guys.
Well, as I was telling you earlier, it looked like to me, and I'm no pundit or anything like that, but they looked more physically mature than us. They, I don't know how many seniors they had, but it looked like they were pretty senior laden probably on that team, and they looked a little bit bigger and stronger. And
well, that's going to come with.
And we got a young team.
That's it. Like I said, first time really having to go in there and try to battle against a group.
Yeah.
And hey, some good things happened throughout the ball game, and some bad things that we're going to work on. Some things we'll talk about during the show here.
Well, when you came out after halftime and give them a dose of 22, and I said, now, Coy went in there and he worked a little Coy magic on those boys at halftime, because they came out and they were fired up, went right down the field and scored, tied that ball game up. And I thought that effort was outstanding, because they were looking a little like they just didn't know exactly where they were right there at the end of the second half, first half. Mm-hmm. And when they came back out, you had those boys in the trenches going to work.
Well, I mean, hey, there at the end of the first half, hey, had to do a little clock management right there, made a decision. All right, hey, not to kick it. Hey, to go ahead and try to get some points, John. Hey, and Jackson's able to stick it in.
Yeah.
Hey, so that gives you going in knowing we're going to get the football to start the second half. And what we really try to do is, hey, go in and tell our guys to set the tempo for the second half. And
they did.
And hey, come out and get a good start. Just some corrections we got to get taken care of and able to prolong other drives.
Yeah. But it was like you said, it was a great night. It was after the ball game, the roads were all clogged up, and Fran and I sat up there, and I guess when we left, we were the only two people left, and somebody walked out and said, "We all gonna stay all night?" And I said, "It's a beautiful night. We're sitting in a wonderful place, a place we love to be. We're talking and catching up on our lives here, just like sitting on the back porch. So you can't go anywhere out there. All you see is red lights, tail lights every which way you look, So, but it was a good event. It's always good to have that type of rivalry. And how did all that rivalry stuff turn out?
Well, I mean, the rivalry series was neat. Zane Hoff was our scholar athlete.
Good for you.
Zane's doing an amazing job right there. Hey, he gets it done in the classroom and on the field. And like you said, John, just the atmosphere, the amount of people that were there, what it was like. Hey, even though the game didn't turn out the way we wanted it, you still get a chance to have some camaraderie, hey, catch up, talk to people, and like I said, it was really nice.
And to best of my knowledge, we really didn't have any nonsense go on this year, did we? Maybe a little bit?
No, sir. I mean, as far as mouthing and
hanging chickens off a goal post.
Yeah. Hey, none of that. Nobody got out and vandalized anything. And hey, maybe that's showing a little maturity on both parts.
Well, there was one thing that happened right before the end of the first half, and I couldn't figure out what it was. All of a sudden, there was this sound started happening in the bleachers, and it sounded like somebody dropping big chains on the thing. And I said, "What in the world is it?" Bleachers throwing rocks up.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm thinking, well, I thought the band concession stand was under there. as high up as we were, but evidently they could still, there was a spot under there where they could get under there and sit down and throw rocks up at the bottom of the, I don't know who was doing it, but it made a racket.
Well, I'll tell you this right here. We'll get Park and Rec to take a look at that. But what an amazing job on the field that Park and Rec does. Hey, and that's a big shout out to the guys over there, Ian Anderson and his group, because those guys come out and paint. And usually myself and Coach Caleb and Coach Olive will go out on either Thursday or Friday during the day sometime and paint the new tee, the new logo on the field. And Marcus from Park and Rec always comes out and helps us. But hey, those guys do an amazing job.
They do a great job. What a wonderful place to be during football season. Tullahoma, Tennessee. Right here with that kind of playing with your buddies and your family and friends all watching, and Koozies prime rib special over there at the quarterback club, funnel cakes and all that. Fran and I looked up one time, they were smoking there. They were grilling everywhere. There was grilling going on everywhere.
I happened to actually look, and it was down toward the scoreboard end of the field one time during the game, and I noticed, and it's something that I love, I noticed two kids, well, not two kids, a group of kids, all right, playing football down in the end zone,
right?
In the far side of the end zone. And I thought, that's what it's all about. I can remember being a little kid in Lincoln County, right? And I can remember being a little kid, and we used to play on the practice field.
Sure.
But and you'd pretend to be whoever was on the field.
Oh yeah, that's great. So, great stuff. Now let's take a quick commercial break and be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma Manchester Coffee Pot Game 2022. We'll be right back.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Who we got captain?
All right, here we go right here. We got Northcott Hargrove and Jackson Sheffield as our captains. And all 3 of these guys, they kind of explain what Tullahoma football is all about. And if you knew them as individuals, each one of them possessed something a little different and a little unique.
Yeah.
So we'd actually decided here, John, that after warm-ups and looking at things and talking through the game plan, we decided we'd defer if we won the coin toss, right? Just to see what Coffee County was going to give us, and to get a little outlook. And of course, Coffee wins and ends up deciding to take the football. So it played right into our hands anyway. So it's exactly what we wanted to start the football game. Because Coffee's a little multiple defensively. They're a lot like us. They can give a couple different looks. So after watching them warm up, and then also, as much as they'd like to run the football, we wanted to see if they were going to try to put it in the air early. And later on down the line, we'll see.
Who was that receiver, 13?
Yes, sir.
I caught 2 of them. He made 2 highlight reel catches last night.
Hey, and that guy, well, he wasn't with them last year, but does a heck of a job right there. So they started out right there in some doubles. And here we are in an odd front. Hey, and just a little slow getting there and giving up just a little bit more than we care to. They're in a 2-back look right here. And you see Jalen Hill 5 right there. We flattened him out just a little bit more, and we're there where we want to be. Back in that 2-back look again. T's going to carry us to the ball here, right? And we let him out flank us there a little bit. And so it keeps our guy in the flat there having to make a bad decision. So Coffee County moving there right here and still in that 2-back set. We just got to keep ourselves patient right here and understand kind of what we're looking for. And our guys getting rid of those pre-game jitters.
Yep.
And there's another look at the surge. Like I said, the size, just, hey, bigger than us right now, but we're going to get there.
There you go.
So back in the single back look, and that's a quarterback power. Actually, that's a called play. He's not reading that. They're pulling the backside guard.
And he ran the ball a lot last night.
Yeah.
Great. That you can't defend that.
Hey, third and long.
Great
right
play.
There. Hey, and I'm standing I'm standing right there, and he's bobbling that ball. I actually talked to the official. I said, I'm glad I didn't have to make that call. Hey, but hey, the kid did have possession of it. Back in the 1-back look. Hey, you got trips to the right. And that's us finding ourselves again. We're to be
a step.
Hey, look, and it's part of
half a step.
We're going to get there where we need to be. See Jackson sliding to the trip side. Hey, and we get quarterback draw out of that. Just going to bring up 4th down right here. And they're in that 2-by-2 look. Hey, so we're off the field right there. Hey, not bad field position. And opening the game right there with Jackson just turning it right back around. Hey, and
knowing that every one of them's looking for him.
Oh, absolutely. It's nice to see Malik Grizzard back out there running around. He struggled a little bit with an injury. But coming down with the great catch right there. But hey, just not enough, you know. Thought Chadwick did a good job right here. Hey, and your coverage team, you know, we're bottled up right there. Now that's flipping the field, and hey, we're ready to go back to work defensively.
Very much so.
That's shoot number 4 right there.
He just
Andrew
pushed him a little bit.
Well, Andrew doing a great job being in the right spot. Great job being in the right spot. Just got to learn to make the play.
That's another highlight catch right there. You can't defend. I mean, that's just a great play.
Hey, good pitch and catch right there. And then, hey, we get creased. So, Coffee County gonna go ahead and light the board up first. Real proud of this bunch. We're going to get some field goals, extra points blocked sooner or later.
Yeah.
Hey, so now you don't have to worry about a shutout anymore.
No.
How about that? That pressure's off.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That field does look good.
And those guys do a great job. Here we are opening up with the inside zone look.
They're looking for that guy. Oh,
just a step off. Later on, you see those two connect. But third down, we get the look that we want. All right, still just a little short. So you're seeing, hey, you know, completions on first or second.
right.
All right, and we throw the pitch and catch. Things are a little better. Or you get a little bit more on the inside zone or a little bit more on the run. Now, he actually got his knee down right there. That's why he blew that one dead. It's your first keeper right there. And just a misread by the inside linebacker. All right, so we're actually supposed to be outside on that one, waiting on that quarterback.
But he's a good runner, too.
No doubt, good athlete. So here's where we start to really, hey, we're going to figure ourselves out. So there we go, just barely missed. But you got to think, eye discipline's huge right here. So what we're trying to do is tell these guys exactly where to put their eyes, John.
Right.
And you start there. All right. Well, with 22 guys on the field, you know, hey, -1's you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's a lot of stuff going on. That eye discipline and understanding where to look. I'm not having to play everything. I just have to play, hey, what my coach is telling me to look at. That's part of the growth that we're going through right now as a defense. And it shows in the secondary and up front. Hey, if I start looking at all of it, hey, these are the things that happen. Look at the one key, hey, and then play what you see. Hey, and have confidence when you go. And so that's part of the process that we're in right now.
Well, what you've got to do is you've got to have confidence in the guy next to you doing what he's supposed to cover over there. You don't need to worry about him. Have confidence in him.
Exactly.
And then all you've got to worry about is what you're supposed to do instead of looking and saying, oh, well, he needs me. No, he doesn't need you. You need to do what you're supposed to do.
Well, you know, and we talk about, hey, your stance and start.
Right.
And we talk about eye discipline. So it's my eyes. Where are my eyes at? Hey, then where do my feet go next? Hey, and then what am I doing with my hands? You get those three things taken care of, your eyes, your feet, your hands, hey.
You playing football.
A lot of things go better for you right there.
Yeah. So it's what? 14-0?
14-0 right now in the
first quarter.
And so it's time to see how we're going to bounce back or if we're going to respond. Hey, once somebody, for lack of a better term, once somebody smacks you in the face a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's always been, we've always had a good defensive football team here for years and years and years. And they show up.
Well,
they show up. And you're going, okay, now I see what's going on. Yeah, this is a Tullahoma football team right here. They just need to grow a little bit. And these boys are doing the best they can do. You know, you have to realize with 18 seniors that graduated, there wasn't a whole bunch of these boys had any playing time last year.
There's no doubt, and we're all learning, like we talked about, hey, our eyes getting in the right spot. We're still in the process of getting those eyes in the right spot, John. And if you start well, hey, 9 times out of 10, you're going to finish well.
Right.
And I'm talking about rep to rep, play to play. hey, we're still getting that stance and start worked out. And I know it's like, you know, hey, coach, it's the second game. You should have that taken care of by now.
No.
Hey, it's no different than, hey, when you see, you know, professional boxers getting in a fight, you know, they're fighting and those punches are tight. You know, the punches are tight. And when things get wrong or when they get tired, those punches get wide.
Yeah.
You know, when those punches get wide, normally what happens?
Somebody's getting hurt.
Somebody's getting knocked out. So right now we're in the process of not reverting back to bad habits. Not that it's not going to happen. We're just trying to get out of that habit.
We're still in the learning process.
Hey, so we trust ourselves and we understand.
There you go. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the second quarter. We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with news leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, now let's see what these Wildcats can do. We had a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball last night.
Well, you know, sometimes right there, I just bobbled the kick a little bit right there, and but he'll still coming up with it, hey, and keeping it in a distance we can work with right there. Hey, pitch and catch, we'll take it right there.
Always.
That's what we talk about, being needy, not greedy. Thought it was a great job by our offensive front being able to sit in there. We did have some hiccups later on down the line, but working on our snap count a little bit, getting those guys comfortable sitting in there where they're supposed to.
Do you have a different center last night?
We did. So we had Miller was our center last night. Swagger had some hand problems after the Shelbyville game, but it's not his snapping hand. It just made it a little difficult for him to be able to snap the ball. And
they ripped that out of there, didn't they?
Well, there was just a little mispull right there between us, and that's what they, you know, the ball on the ground. That's what we don't want. But
then we get it right back.
Evan Tomlin coming up with a big one right there.
He's a player, isn't he?
Hey, look, I think he had a good game last night. We'd like to see him a little more offensively as we go. It's just well defended by Coffee. You know, they're not allowing Malik to get any separation right there. And there we go with some youth. But the Carlos Slaughter, heck of a football player. We get every bit of effort in the world out of that kid, and super proud of him. Delauder able to scramble right there.
He's good at it.
So you're seeing from time to time that we're getting a little push up front offensively. And these guys are going to get better at that. And something will come needy, not greedy again, John. There's swagger coming from the defensive end right there, 54. Hey, kid did a heck of a job. You'll see him right here again.
Yeah.
I mean, so. Hey,
what does he weigh?
Getting his eyes where they belong. He's about a 210-pound kid. Here they are back in the two-bag look. And we run a little twist. You're going to see that. They call a personal foul right there. And what they're doing right there, John, is trying to protect those kids on a change of possession. So what they called our kid on was instead of leading with the hands, Coffee County's player didn't see him. So that's the officials protecting those kids. And it's 20 years
So that was like a blind side?
Yeah, so 20 years ago, that's an attaboy hit.
That's a great block if you did that 20 years ago.
Yeah, but nowadays, for what we understand, and about trying to protect these players, hey, those guys are making the right call, and just part of it. And part of the game that's changing that people don't understand. But on those changing possessions, they want to make sure that that everybody's seen. Again, a great job on the kick and the amount of black jerseys that are around that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great open field tackle right there. That's what we're looking for.
That's a good running back.
So now
there you go.
Come on in, Tucker, Russ. Hooking up on one right there. Got away with one, didn't we, John?
Yes, you did. That kid right there, and they didn't make a circus catch on that one.
So big play right here. And we're able to get another turnover on downs. So
defense, defense, defense.
Now this is the kind of pitch this is needy, not greedy.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, take what the defense is giving you right here. We'll go on a little run of it.
There's number 22 like we like to see him.
And the holes are big. The offensive line's doing a great job. Hey, finding it.
Look at there.
There you see Northcott on a pull right there leading up. Hey, and we'll take it. Hey, get the
run him till they figure it out.
No, just hey, get the easy three. All right, play that we just now started working on, and we'll get better at it. It's almost like it's a little buck sweeps, what it is, and it takes time to develop that. All right, where those guys understand, and the offensive line being fluid and understanding where each other are going to be. One that we struggled with early in the week, and we didn't know if we were going to be able to use. Hey, and went to it more than once Friday night and got some positive yards out of it. So, hey,
how many of those kids on the offensive line were on the offensive line last year?
None. None. Absolutely none.
So
I did, and this, look, these guys are just now starting to play together. Where people say you see a lot of growth in between week 1 and 2, it's just they're getting better. And it's just, that's a lucky one right there. We don't want to.
Yes, it was. We just can't get the ball off the ground.
Again, needy, not greedy.
There you go.
Delauder doing a good job of having enough presence about himself to get us out of bounds right there. And now we're starting to work the clock because we know we're short on time here. We got a timeout. He does a great job getting north and south right there.
He does.
Now we're going to have to get up here and give this one a shot. Hey, that's what we want to teach him, to run through that instead of diving. Now we're going to clock this ball. And there it is, north and south. So trying to run it out right there. Now we do end up with a, right here it comes right here. We do end up with the roughing the kicker there, and they'll assess that on the kickoff in the second half. But
tie ball game.
Well, real proud of our kids right there because they were in a hurry up moment, right? And we're able to get it in and leave them no time to come back out with it. So
looks good. Looks good. I tell you what we want to do right now is we want to thank the Donut Palace. See that donut right there? That's my favorite. That's a cake donut with chocolate on top. And you can go over there and get that. Me, oh my, oh, do they do a good job over there. Right across from Tullahoma High School, they've been bringing donuts to this fifth quarter show ever since day one. So we want to thank them, appreciate them. I also want to give a shout out to my buddy Max Gerald. Max is on this show because Max passed away last year, and or the year before last, and he was a great Wildcat fan community in our community, and I know he's smiling every time he sees a Wildcat uniform. Win, lose, or draw. Max is Wildcat all the way through.
And we've got a lot of those guys here in Tullahoma.
We appreciate all of them. And what we'll do right now is we'll take a quick commercial break. Pay attention to the sponsors. Do us a favor. Go in their store or their place of business and thank them for being part of this. Wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. And even better than that, spend some money while you're in there. They'd appreciate it. We'll be back with the band show right after this break.
Marty Scott's Hometown Body Shop at 513 East Carroll Street, and they have plenty of room to do what needs to be done to your automobile. If your automobile starts out looking like this, bring it to Marty Scott's Hometown Body Shop because they have all the facilities they need and the technical knowledge to fix just about any car that's in any situation.
Hey folks, Marty Scott, Hometown Body Shop here in Tullahoma. Been serving Tullahoma for over 32 years now. Just want to invite you out. If you need any repairs on your car, if you had an accident, we do all work with all the major insurance companies here in town. Be glad to write you an estimate. Daryl will take care of that. If you have any frame damage or anything that more major than a fender bender, Chris, he's been to school on all of that. He'll take care of you. And remember, it's Hometown Body Shop, 513 East Carroll, doing business the hometown way. Y'all come see us.
We showed you the start of the story, we showed you the middle of the story, and now we're going to show you a finished product. But at Hometown Body Shop, nothing's finished until Marty says it is.
Attention, attention! Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network. Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
Clayton's has been Tullahoma's shoe store for over 120 years, and Florence Hall continues that tradition today. We're the only shoe store in town that starts with measuring your foot to make sure you get the perfect fit in a quality shoe. That includes narrow through wide widths for men, women, and children. Clayton Shoes, the family shoe store you'll love.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank. We now offer custom debit cards. Add a picture of your family, your dog, your baby, even your business logo. Carry personal pride in your wallet and remember your family moments every time you swipe your Coffee County Bank debit card. Visit us at 511 North Jackson Street or online at coffeecountybank.com. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
I know if it's right or wrong. Yeah. Here we go.
Third quarter.
Hey, so look, we end up with some, really, really great field position to start the third quarter, and go right to work right here. And taking the easy stuff. Man, a little hiccup there, but able to come out, so it'll bring up third down here. Earlier, these two tried to connect. This time they do connect. And that was Jalen Hill, the touchdown catch.
Yeah.
And Jalen came up a little lame right there. He's had some procedures done on that right knee last year, and it was giving him a little trouble Friday night. So we won't see him anymore. Just more precaution than anything else. And a great special teams play right there by Russ, getting down the field, making some big things happen. Now, we started the show off talking about your eyes. And this is a great series on not having your eyes and not having yourself in a great stance and a great start. So as you'll watch, we've got a lot of guys with straight legs. Not what we call locked in. And that's kind of where we're at right now defensively, trying to get some of that fixed. So, just as you're watching, right here, how many guys are still moving around, or still standing straight up when the ball snapped? So we're not down in the proper position. We don't have our eyes locked in, and those are some things that we're going to work on. Not that the effort's not there. Can't argue the effort. So this will bring up a third and short. Coffee County back in that two-bag look. And you see right there, boy, real close.
Real close.
They're going to go ahead and move the chains on that one. And we've got to go back to work trying to get him off. Another good open field tackle by Ethan. Like to see him wrap him up there a little tighter, but we're going to get there as we go.
Well, you need to realize, too, this is a Coffee County game, and this is a real big rivalry. But it doesn't have anything to do with our season stats as far as the region we're in, district we're in.
No, it's, so you're not going to leave somebody on a football field
to win this game and have them hurt where they can't play the rest of the season.
Exactly. It's competitive. It's one of those games where like, we want to win them all. It's like I tell my daughter, I mean, if they've got a different colored jersey on, we want to win.
Get him, get him.
Like I said, not bad. But like you said, no closer, no farther away from the playoff picture. And I addressed the guys Friday night, told them those things. And but what I also told them is, when this one's over, you know, knowing the way you felt, let's don't forget about that. So another quarterback draw, and they get us a couple of times on that. Out of this empty formation, hey, we told our guys there's a reason they're going empty, and that's it.
And you know, we right where we need to be, knock the ball up in the air, and another one catches it. You can't stop that.
Well, hey, sometimes it's just part of it.
Big Mo's on the other side.
Hey, we'll control the things we can control. So now it is what you say, that big momentum. So, hey, what we're going to do with it now? We talked to our guys about feeling pressure. I know Coach Majors of Tennessee one time said there's only two things you do with pressure. You either feel it or you apply it.
You're right.
This is where we're at. I addressed our kids with that during the week. And so now it's time to figure out whether we want to feel the pressure or we want to apply some pressure back. Our guys sitting in.
Can't forget though, Coach, pressure's what turns a piece of coal into a diamond.
Outstanding, yes sir, sure does, sure does.
So every now and then you have to feel it to get through it.
Exactly. Like I said, it happens, and just like right there. Hey, next time some pressure comes Delauder's way, he'll be a little bit more comfortable with it. So Coffee County taking back off in that one-back set, and again, you see Swag coming up with the big play.
Wide open.
Well, hey, again, a little out of position, but in the last frame, right there, you know, you count 5 black jerseys, at least going for the ball. Hey, that's effort. And,
right.
I would rather see that than guys checking up and not going. So, you know, you got 5 guys in the picture there trying to get there.
There you go.
Hey, get a couple more hats on a couple more black hats on some red hats right there, and we'll have something going. Delauder with the good pull. That's making the right read at the right time.
Yeah.
Which sometimes we talk about, hey, you got to do the right thing at the right time.
All right, so we're fighting.
Hey, look, the guys are getting after it, and hey, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, behind on the sticks, hey, we're still getting effort, and that's the main thing we want.
That's how you learn.
Hey, and that's what we've got to do is keep that effort.
Eyes, feet, hands.
You got it, and we can get places.
I learned something today. Eyes, feet, hands. And that works all through life.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
see it, get to it,
and then deal with it.
Deal with it.
I love it. I love it. We're going to take a quarter break here and be back with the fourth quarter.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over
We do,
here.
and we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that
And read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store.
Yeah.
It makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now of beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham Created Gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Winning score here, Coach.
Hey, look, we'll work on it right here. And again, they just a little out of reach. But still, for the most part, hey, still proud of these dudes and the effort that they give across the board.
Run, Forrest, run.
Great job, just a little out of reach right there for Stevenson, and that's that's one that you saw last week,
right?
Where we kept calling his name over and over and over.
Yeah.
Hey, this week just couldn't quite connect up quite as well.
That kid launched that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he kind of, hey, what's called out kicking your coverage.
Right.
You know, but hey, still got a great foot on it. Hey, they're picking it up at the 20. So they're going to go empty here again. And just, hey, having some trouble with the pitch and catch on that one.
Footsteps. Hey, you heard footsteps.
Great catch. Great throw, great catch.
Great run.
And
look who comes up from behind and catches him, though.
Here we go.
When he took off, I thought, there ain't nobody going to catch him. Oh, yeah. Jackson caught him.
Well, no doubt. That's a good effort play. And
but you live to play again.
And stack it up right there. But hey, he got in. But again, hey, the long play. Got to get away from those 20-plus ones. All right, those are ones that hurt you. So if we can keep those 20-plus, or what we call the big play, out of it, hey, we're making those offenses work. So. So it's 35-14. You see we got about 10:40 left.
We need to score.
And we're going to get a chance right here. Right. And we've got it creased. Just a couple of hats left. So that's a sophomore.
And who is that young man?
That's Kenai Johnson.
Okay.
All right. And Kenai is just now understanding that, hey, we're not playing freshman or middle school football anymore. That you've got to hit that thing wide open on the return, and that all that, what we would call, all the juking, jiving, moving around is not going to work. Hey, hit it straight up the middle. All right, well, where we're telling you to hit it, and hey, the block will present itself.
Right.
But the days of reversing field and being able to get that taken care of pretty much over. Right?
Everybody's out there as fast as you are.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, again, sophomore, making sophomore mistakes, and then right there, not looking like a sophomore.
Right.
Whenever he busted that kickoff return. Another play that we're going to work on. Can't just panic and toss it up. But another one that we'll watch on
Lucky.
and we'll talk about.
Lucky.
That's what we
look at here. Look at this kick.
That's again what we talked about. Hey, reverting back.
Right.
That's a wide punch that we just threw. Hey, we're lucky we didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
In this situation, hey, we don't need to reach. All right, hey, go ahead and take the shot. Know that your brother's coming. Hey, be like a pack of bees.
Yeah.
If one of them misses, the other ones are coming to sting.
When I was playing, that play didn't even exist. And now it's a play that's used from start to finish in football. That quick, we're quicker than you are. We'll take 4 yards every time. 3 plays, you got a first down. 3 plays, you got a first down.
You said it's not a bad job right here. Hey, it's just a drive at the end. Hey, defensively, we need to learn to get that power going backwards.
If we threw the ball, I was the blocking back. It was maybe twice a game. Maybe. Usually just once.
Well, I also grew up during that time period to where if nobody knows what a fullback is anymore. All right, so we had to do
It's Tim Tebow. Some of the pros use some of those fullbacks. They use them a lot.
You just don't see them much more in 4A football as much. So back to the 2-back look. Hey, and boy, we're close right there. Hey, on getting exactly what we want. But we get what we need. We get the 4th down. Hey, we're going to get them to punt. really thought that we had decent pressure throughout the night. Just never could quite get that return set up the way we wanted. Coffee County ended up with a personal foul on this one, right, which gives us 15. So we get to crank it out past the 20. We'll bring up second. Hey, great pitch and catch right here. That's Grant Allen. Hey, motoring to get a couple extra yards. Yep. Hey, proud of Grant. He's come a long way. So that's one of those here, Coach, can we just get the first down plays? Yeah. Hey, are we going to go for it on fourth, whatnot? Able to pull it out, get the first down.
What happened to the receiver?
I don't think we were looking where we were throwing, but we actually get rough in the passer. So we're able to get the ball back. The Delauder a little shook up, so we bring Bratcher in. Bratcher finds Stevenson right there in the flat, and the Wildcats are moving a little bit. Bratcher doing an amazing job right there of needy, not greedy. Hey, taking what the defense is giving you, hey, let the guys go make plays. It's going to be a great run by Jack Damon right here, and Jack's a heck of a guy. Look at him going for the extra yard.
I love it.
Hey, Jack plays linebacker on defense too. And he does a really good job, but we're super proud of him getting where he's supposed to be.
Great throw.
Get to take a look right here. This is number 18, Ryan Denby. Right. Ryan's also a sophomore. So that's tough yards. Hey, they've subbed a couple of guys, but not too many. Great job on Bratcher. Hey, getting away from it. Hey, and then getting that thing thrown out of bounds. There's Denby with another cut. Not quite getting where we're supposed to be right there, but the effort's there.
Right. He's sophomore.
Sophomore. Hey, we're not quite finding that pulling guard right there, but hey, it'll happen in time.
Great shot. That's pretty.
Good pitch and catch right there. Hey, but just too little, too late.
Well, you know, you play in your younger kids, and that's a good thing to do. Let everybody get a chance to see what's going on. What we'll do is, I guess we can talk a little bit. Philip, do we need another commercial run? No? Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Isn't it great to have the back room just right there where you can ask questions? What we want to do right now, Coach, is talk to us a little bit about, we've got an open date this coming week. And then we're going to start our regional season. And just give us a little breakdown on what your thoughts are on all of that. Now, I'll start by saying the only teams in our region who haven't lost are Lawrence County and Marshall County. Every other team in our region has lost one or two ball games. A lot of them have lost two.
Yeah.
We've lost one, and I forget who else it is has lost only one. The rest of them, 5 of them, have lost 2 games.
Yeah. Well, you know, that 9-team region is a competitive group, and you know, the number one out of that being Pearl Cone. Pearl Cone's lost the last 2, but let's don't joke. I mean, hey, they've been against good opponents, and Pearl Cone will be a good opponent. Right now, Marshall County, who we have after the off week, is coming up. So our schedule right now is kind of like this. We'll go in as coaches tomorrow morning and go ahead and start watching what we've got on Marshall, and we'll go back and do some research on what they've done in the past. Then we'll come freshmen playing Monday, and they'll be against Coffee at home. All right, JV will play at 5, and the freshmen will come in at 6. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be regular days for us. So that's things that we get to do to get better at what we need to get better at. Some of the things that we went over today, John, as far as like, hey, our eyes, getting our eyes in the right spot, and being able to, to get our feet moving, get our hands where they belong. Then we'll correct us and kind of start working on Marshall a little bit this week, and more than likely give the guys off Friday. Hey, let them go watch a football game. Let them go spend some time with their families, like we all need to during this time of year.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
Doesn't happen very often.
And then we'll come back to next week and it's be right back into game prep and getting ready to travel to Marshall County. And I don't know if you've ever been over to Lewisburg, but it's a pretty hostile environment. Hey, everything's really close over there, so the visitor stands really close to the sideline. And that's also a baseball field. Do you realize that? It's one of the few in the state that still, they still have it like that, where they transform the baseball outfield into a football field. So that's our next 2 weeks coming up. And what we're going to work on, John, is getting better. And that's what we're preaching to our guys right now. Hey, not only every practice, but every rep. All right, trying to get better. And, hey, bring a win back to Tullahoma.
There you go. That's Coach Coy Sisk right there, and we appreciate you. And Coach, don't beat yourself up. I know you're not that kind of guy. You're the kind of guy that you pull that cord on that mower, and sometimes it just doesn't start the first time the way you want it to start. But if you keep on pulling and keep on working, guess what? You get that yard mowed. And that's what we're going to do with this Tullahoma Wildcat football team. And you know what's so great about it is we went through 2 years, 6 years ago? Mm-hmm. Didn't win a ball game. But it's still Tullahoma High School football. It's about the city. It's about the relationship we have with our neighbors and friends. It's about watching our kids and our neighbors' kids in the band. And, we want to thank the band for what they bring. Because, when we show up at other schools and that big band bus and trailer pulls in and that band gets out and supports what we do, it's not like any other school. You notice the school, I think, what did they have last night? 30, 40? For the other team, something like that? Shelbyville, same way. 25, 30 members of the band, and then we come out with what we've got. It says something about not just them, but the whole community is behind what goes on over there and supports it.
Well, it's a special
and
place
loves
to be.
it.
You and I know it's a special place to be.
It certainly is.
Hey, look, sometimes I want to keep it a secret because I want to be great.
Well, we all want to keep it a secret, but there ain't no way. The world's bigger than our wants and needs.
Outstanding. And like you said earlier, hey, we tell our guys the same thing. We're going to make mistakes.
Always.
Things are going to happen, but what are you going to do? Hey, are you going to learn from the mistake? Hey, teach others from the mistake, or let the mistake kill you? And, hey, we're not going to let any mistakes kill us right now. We're going to learn from them. Hey, we're going to get better.
What did old Rocky say when he was down there and he had his hand like this and he said, it's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get up.
You said it right there. You said it.
You just keep on getting up, and life is about that, folks. So just, you're going to get knocked down. Take this right here as a learning experience. Coach Sisk told me, if I have eyes, feet, and hands, I can get through this.
You got it.
And there you go. Needy, not greedy.
That's it. Needy, not greedy. Love you, boy.
Folks, that's the fifth quarter show with Coach Coy Sisk, second episode in the can, and we're getting ready for an open week, and then we will go into our regional play at Marshall County in 2 weeks. So we hope to see you there. We travel well. That's one thing about this football team. We need support when we go on the road. We only have 4 away games this year.
That's it, 4 away.
So we're ready to rock and roll and travel and play and have fun. So you can watch this show on tonight at 8:30 on this channel, tomorrow afternoon at 4. And then you can watch it on LightTube on Channel 6 through the week. And then you can go on our Facebook and YouTube channels and watch it on those places as well. And just, hey, be a Wildcat for life. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Coy Sisk Fifth Quarter Show.